how to get back together with my ex-boyfriend. Relationships can be complicated to begin with, but knowing how to save a broken or failing relationship is a whole new ball game. The question, how can I get back together with my ex-boyfriend, is probably racing through your mind a few hundred times per minute, but what you should really be trying to figure out, if you haven't already, is what caused the break-up in the first place. If it's not obvious, then that's the first thing you will want to figure out. So, how can I get back together with my ex-boyfriend, you ask? Well, once you have figured out the cause of the breakup, you will want to come up with a plan and act accordingly. Most likely, the cause of your breakup is either due to something you did or didn't do. Maybe you were crowding him too much, getting jealous, and making him feel too claustrophobic. Maybe you just didn't know how to show that you cared enough. This is kind of a harsh realization, but it's necessary. So, when I say come up with a plan to get him back and act accordingly, make sure you have figured out what went wrong, and that you learn from it as to not make that mistake again. Remember that your plan isn't going to be a one-time incident and everything will be okay again. It needs to be drawn out over a 1 to 2 month period. Also, maybe the breakup wasn't entirely your fault, it could have been something he did as well. If it was something out of your control, then come up with a list of possible ways to deal with those situations should they arise in the future. Mostly, you'll want to focus on you and the things that are not out of your control. As long as you know what you need to change, and are actually willing to make those changes, you will have a much better chance of appealing to him again, when you can start focusing on the things you can change. Then the question of how can I get back with my ex-boyfriend will no longer be a question. You will know.